Hey, everybody, welcome to In the Great Podcast. Today, I will be reviewing the Gilded Age, Season 3, Episode 6. If you want to cook an omelet, y'all, do y'all remember last episode and where we left off? Where, Daddy Warbucks told Big Bertha I might not be here when you get back. So we are at a crossroads, y'all. We know tragedy is coming. Let's get right into it. So the episode starts off immediately. Um, Look, Big Bertha arrives in England to rescue Gladys from crazy ass Lady Sarah. Okay. And I love this episode, obviously, especially to see Gladys kind of get her voice and put Lady Sarah in her place and let her know, girl, I am a duchess. I'm a duchess. You're beneath me. Are you okay? Are you unwell? Ho, is you cool? No, let me stop. Okay, no, seriously, y'all. So Big Bertha showed up in England, darling. Okay. And was like, what's going on? And Gladys is like, Mama, Lady Sarah running this, she's humiliating me. She's sending my maid away, blah, blah, blah. So y'all know at the dinner, Big Bertha put not Gladys, Big Bertha put Sarah in her place. Okay. Because Sarah was all like, are you from the women's suffrage? And Bertha was like, yeah, of course. I think women should have the vote, don't you? Do you think women are too stupid? And Sarah was like, a lady's supposed to stay in the lady's place, blah, 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 being a pick me for the patriarchy. So Gladys was, I'm sorry, Big Bertha was like, so are you saying Queen Victoria is stupid? That's pretty much what she said, y'all. That's not what she said, but that's what she said, okay? That's pretty much what she said and embarrassed Lady Sarah. And then the cherry on top is when meek, demure, very cutesy, very demure, um, Duchess Gladys, was sitting at the table, honey, and Lady Sarah arose from the table, darling, and was like, all the ladies come with me, and y'all could have felt out when Gladys was like, are you okay? Girl, are you unwell? Because unless you're sick, why are you getting up from the table? You're beneath me. You're lowborn. I loved it. So, shout out to Big Bertha coming to the rescue and putting a battery in Gladys's back and giving her the confidence that she needs because I just hope they treat the Duchess right. And I hope that she rules with an iron freaking fist because she deserves it. Out of all the crap that she's been through, forced to marry this dumbass, broke ass aristocrat, she deserves it. She deserves all the accolades and to have an easy life. Okay. But anywho, moving on to Daddy Warbucks, aka George Russell. Now y'all already know George is about to go under. Okay. He's stretched real thin. He's stretched to the buttons is popping. He is stretched thin, but he attends a high stakes meeting with JP Morgan, the Merrick brothers, and his rival Sage, right? But his former secretary, y'all know henchman Clay, okay? Y'all know he tells the people where the bodies are buried. So things are looking very up in the air. If it doesn't work out, homeboy is fitting to be bankrupt. Okay, he's gonna be bankrupt. He's gonna be screwed. So I don't know if he's gonna have to borrow money from his son. I hope that he pulls through, just because I love Daddy Warbucks. I love Daddy Warbucks. I really hope he pulls through. Y'all know he's a gambling man and he has a lot of pride. So let's see how that goes. But the crazy thing is he said that he should have just killed Clay. And I agree with him. Maybe because I'm a crazy Scorpio, I really agreed. Like, you should have either look. You gotta tie up loose ends, okay? But I really hope that he pulls through. Marion. Here we go with Marion and how she ended it with Larry, y'all. Marion gets on my last nerve. Okay. I think Marion has good character, but she's very self-centered, very emotionally immature, and just annoying. Like annoying. I get why I get I understand that for the time that it was, that it was very ghastly to be near ladies of ill repute. But, she learns that Larry lied about his visit to Delmonico's. He was actually seen at Haymarket, commonly understood as a brothel. So, her feeling deceived, she delivers a heartfelt breakup letter. She called off the engagement. Mind you, Larry not even in New York. All right. Larry is not even in New York. All right. He's out doing his daddy's bidding, okay, getting money, okay. And she's up here delivering Dear John letters, and I just think it's well, more so a breakup letter, but I just think that she could have at least spoken to him, because at the time, I think that's just where men did their business, whether they engaged in immoral activity or not. But I think she owed him at least a conversation. Aunt Ada was urging her, and y'all know the other aunt wasn't having it. I forget her name, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She wasn't having it. She was like, good. She is such, I love her. A lot of people don't like her because she just definitely is like, she has an attitude, but she is the quintessential New Yorker from one New Yorker to another. She's not nice, but she is kind. I think she has one of the best characters on the show. I love her. Um, she's definitely surly, but I think she has a good heart. But anywho, moving on to Peggy and Dr. Kirkland. So y'all, Peggy returns from Philadelphia. She was very excited about her whole women's suffrage advocacy thing. Dr. Kirkland's colorist, colorist mama, aka Felicia Rashad, attended her speech and reveals prejudice. She sees Peggy is too busy, too ambitious, and not the right color. She's a little too dark. Disgusting. Ilk. Spit on it. It's gross. What a disgusting mentality. The awkward visit marks friction in Peggy's personal and political relationships. So Peggy got to navigate this colorist ass mama. She loves the doctor. I mean, he's fine. I'm really happy that they put some fine, attractive men of color on the show because I feel like Hollywood promotes the ladder. Okay. But and I like that they're all, she is the main attraction. I love that. But Peggy's gonna have to navigate this. She was very snooty, very nasty, very snarky, very colorist. Okay. Very classist. There's nothing wrong with a little classist girl. But anyway, seriously though, she was just, she was upset that not upset, but she looked down that Peggy's father used to be a slave and he's literally a pharmacist now. Like, girl, are you okay? There's nothing to look down on with that. You can't help people selling you into slavery. Like, are we okay? So Peggy's gonna have to navigate that, and she wants to tell him about her past, and he's like, girl, I don't care about your past. I just want you, my little chocolate drop, baby. And Peggy's gorgeous with that smile and the beautiful complexion, and I love Peggy, but I wish the best for her, and I hope that she could deal with the colorist ass mama. And I don't really like Felicia Rashad playing being rude. I don't know. I don't like that. But anyways, we'll see how that goes. But I know Peggy's mama's over it. Okay, Peggy's mama is over it. So there's tensions are flaring, and they will come to a head. Okay, y'all. Jack's farewell. Jackie. Okay, not Jackie, but Jack. Jack from servant to self-made man. Y'all, Jack made out with $300,000. Y'all. And this is in the late 1800s. The progressive, it's the progressive or the age of enlightenment. I don't know. Somebody correct me in the comments, but Jack made out really good. He is, Aunt Ada finds out how much he made, and both of the aunts found out how much they made. She's like, you got to get him up out of here. Okay, he can't just be serving us food and being our footman and being a servant, and he could outbid me. This is crazy. This is an insulting situation. So it's sad to see Jack leave on his way, giving everybody their farewells, hugs, and kisses, and that's really the only family that Jack knew. So it's extremely emotional for him. I wish the young man the best. Ada formally encourages him to leave downstairs service and pursue his own life. So, you know, and he gives everybody in the house 20 times their investment, y'all. Like he is such a good person. Like I just want to cry. I want Jack to do so well. Um, and I just want people to check on him. Like, make sure y'all checking on him, calling on him, sending him his little postcards, whatever y'all do, taking a trolley, taking the horses to go see Jack, because we got to make sure our boy is okay. You know how people are. They get a little taste of money, people take advantage of him. We don't want Jack to fall to the holes on Canal Street, okay? Um, but moving on, Oscar's redemption and tragic loss. Y'all, poor Oscar. He can't win for losing. Poor Oscar. He done gambled all his mama money away. Found the lady who stole the money. Helped the lady out. I forget her name. Maud Beaton. Yes. So Oscar confronts Maud Beaton at the Haymarket. To his surprise, she shares her own victimization by Mr. Crowther. Crowther, y'all correct me. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And Oscar passionately pays her train fare for $100. So y'all, he gives the lady who scammed him $100. She has a sister out in PA, buys her a ticket. He chose generosity over vengeance. Shout out to Oscar. And y'all know he's walking down the street with his lover, John Adams. Y'all know Oscar is a fairy, okay? He is a part of the Rainbow Coalition. But y'all know back then, come on, you already know. Those men and women could not live their truth out loud. So anyway, he John is his saving grace, his redemption. He literally is believes in Oscar and invests in him, and even discuss Oscar's future and getting more patrons to invest in Oscar. Y'all, moments later, do y'all know that John gets ran over by a damn horse and carriage? God damn. By a damn horse and carriage. It was really sad. And the episode leaves us there. The preview shows, this man's gonna have to mourn in private. He's not gonna even be able to mourn properly because of the taboo of being a homosexual back then. So it's really sad. And I really hope Oscar does not spiral and lose everything that he's trying to build. As far as Marion goes, I'm over Marion. Like, I feel like she's doing too much. And I hope her and Larry can get together because I want everybody to be in love. But it's just like Marion is just, I don't know. Something about Marion gives like immature, self-centered, and it's annoying. Marion, in my opinion, has a lot of growth to do. Let me say this disclaimer. I don't think there's anything wrong with her being upset. What I'm critiquing is her just reacting without doing any critical thinking. Instead of at least talking to her betrothed. I am excited to see where Gladys grows as a duchess. I think Bertha needs to get it together. Big Bertha, I think she has repeatedly undermined her husband and almost made him a damn cuckold. I think he called himself a cuckold the last episode. I was like, oh, I had to clutch my pearls. It's like, not a cuckold. But she needs to have more respect for him, and I think they need to be more collaborative about the things that they're going through. And that's it, y'all. As far as everybody else, oh, I forgot to bring up what's the lady? Y'all know the lady who judges everybody. I forget her name. And her daughter is out here having affairs and duels. Anyway, she's the pot. I call her the pot calling the kettle black. That lady. I hope she gets exposed. I hope her daughter embarrasses her ass because she's so judgmental and hypocritical. As far as Peggy goes, y'all know, I really like how they're showing the duality of feminism, of being black and a woman, and the disparities amongst, dealing with sexism and giving men the vote over women, and y'all, so much we could go into. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my recap for the Gilded Age season 3 episode 6. Comment down below on what you're expecting for upcoming episodes and seasons. Oh, and they were renewed for season 4. Yay. Okay, y'all, bye.